Foster, James Williams, Ed Malloy, our officiating crew. We're underway in OKC. The Thunder control the tip. Their field. They were 31% from three-point territory, but they out-rebounded the Thunder 63-43. Murray, it rims in to get the scoring started for the.
Get Murray going. Unable to convert there, but you like his aggressiveness if you're Denver.
Holmgren, lob it up, slam it down. Hartenstein by Dort. Dort's going to try to do it himself. He missed it. Kept alive by Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander cleans it up on the inside. Wasn't there when they needed it against this Denver squad.
And I like what he said in terms of there's pathways to improve from game one, and certainly Aaron.
Gilgeous-Alexander tries to shake off Brown. Hartenstein trying to give it up. The cut. Jam. SGA, bounce it, Hartenstein, again, and again, and again. Fan base, he has become Mr. Nugget in so many ways.
How about 2 game winners in the same postseason?
Holmgren.
The small forward, Jalen Williams guarding Jokic. Jokic making him pay.
The bigger Jalen Williams hits on a 3.
Well, that's what he does, a floor space.
62% from the field. SGA wants to clear the area. The fade is good. Shots are not going down. They've been well contested. Holmgren with a head of steam. Layup goes and a foul. Look, Russell Westbrook is in. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go and puts some English on it. 30-11. Westbrook's jumper is good. And we're to shoot. High screen, Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander. Off balance, Banker goes. That's difficult.
Wow, off balance.
He is 4 of 4 from the field. He's got 11 points. It's 36-13. No look to the corner. Westbrook got a 3.
And
the crowd was stone silent at the end of game 1. They have been so loud here in game 2. Westbrook driving in.
I'm curious.
He roots for them all.
He roots for them all.
Anybody that's Team Calipari is good with him.
Well, there are a lot of Team Calipari
exactly.
out there in the NBA.
Isaiah Joe with a
the gold standard in the NBA right now, what he's done. But David Copperfield, where's the picture of Sam Presti?
Daigneault said he is executive of the year, but he is not a year-to-year executive, meaning he should have won this award several times because of all of the things he's done to put them in the position they're in this year.
Just look at the consistency that this franchise has shown. Williams blocked by Gordon. It's going to count. Goaltending after the Gordon.
To work on their defense here and attempt to get some stops. Everything going OKC's way.
Wallace pops it in from the outside. Plus 12.9 scoring margin this season. That set an NBA record. Gordon on a fade, he's got it. So that plays to Stephanie's point earlier. He had it blocked underneath. Caruso twisting and turning for 2.
Looked like a track meet right there. Help side coming on the baseline and on Gordon.
They're now shooting 77% from the field. Murray hits from the corner.
Smaller Wiggins, they missed him.
Williams, hard drive. Brown gets a piece of it. Open look. Wiggins nails it from long range. 2 for the price of 1. Wallace goes coast to coast. He just kicked it to it. Biggest lead of the night, 29. Still have 6:38 to go in this first half. Murray fires. Bullseye. Timeout. Mark Daigneault. Jokic, one-on-one with Hartenstein. He will take and make the 3.
And he hit a similar. Jokic not able to get going inside, steps outside.
Lou Dort, slam down, win. Jab, jumper, splash. Of 5 himself for 16 points. Jokic on the perimeter, turns on Hartenstein. It is just
with Westbrook playing most of the minutes off the bench. OKC just wears you down.
Gilgeous-Alexander, short, tip in. Hartenstein gets the roll. Peyton Watson in. That bounces off the hands of Porter. 8 to shoot. Jokic swing. Watson lines up the 3, and he's got it.
And young player showing his range.
Gilgeous-Alexander fades and hits. Leave it for Jokic, fires, hits a 3. Denver outscored OKC 71 to 59 in the second half of game 1. Spin move, Holmgren. Hartenstein float, Hartenstein good. 7 turnovers overall for Denver. They turned it over 18 times in game 1, overcame that with late game execution. Williams, off balance delivery, goes down. So we talked about it, a close game that they were in game 1, they fell short. This has felt more like what we saw against the Grizzlies as SGA scores in the paint. Jokic give it up, Brown converts on a 3. There was contact at the end of the play between Hartenstein and Jokic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has scored 22. He's dished out 7 assists. Hartenstein, backdoor, layup goes. It's Dort. 11 tonight. Jokic bounce it for Brown, extra feed. Gordon, the flip doesn't go. Knocked outside for Murray. He will take it and make it from long range. Get into it quickly here with Brown. Jokic one-on-one coverage from Hartenstein. Turns the corner and finishes with a floater. He's got a double-double. Williams over Jokic. No. Rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Yes, a 3. Porter now 1 of 9 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander fades and hits. Dort. Under 4 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Hartenstein faked the handoff. Shot clock down to 5. The cut and slam by Williams. Night. And this thing was lopsided in a hurry. Westbrook to the rim.
And that was a blur right there. Still has the energy and the athleticism after all those great seasons.
Williams to Williams. J-Dub inside. Hammer jam. SG. He also made the point that his workouts are so efficient that you see that efficiency play out in the way he plays the game. Jumper is smooth from Isaiah.
Shows and how they get the separation in games like tonight.
And Stephanie, a steal to start the 4th. It's Watson taking it to the rim. 68-14 record. You breeze through the 1st round. You don't overreact and start changing things left and right because in game 1.
Yeah, I love that you brought that up, and that was a great point on his part. Look, he said there are things that they can improve upon, things they can do better, but not change who you are after.
Along with Jalen Pickett, Najee, Strother, who puts it off the window, +1. They're on the receiving end of a rout in favor of the Thunder. Here's Joe one-on-one with Tyson. And Joe nails the
See something that works that he can incorporate in game 3 or 4 as they return back to Denver. And certainly Strother, I like his aggressiveness right there. Had a 3-point play opportunity. But that's also David is ready. He's been around it his whole life and certainly learned from one of the best to ever do it in his father.
Watson, drive and deuce.
30 made field goals for the game.
That doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen at all.
Knock away from Tyson, shot clock at 10. Tyson the drive, and scoots inside with a left-handed layup.
Nice move there by Tyson.
They're going to look to shoot it here with Strother. And shoulder fake, creative attempt. And now OKC can just dribble out the clock. This was an old-fashioned playoff blowout. Oklahoma City responds in a big way